All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to today's cast, tonight's cast even. We're going to be getting on with Night 5 of Total War Warhammer 3's Immortal Empires. My goodness. Jumping in here with the late ship for just a second. As I said before, I'm running a second or two late here.
Yeah, basically, chat, if you wanted to know what it was like to live in the Warhammer universe, you'd have to have been somebody in France or England set during World War I and II. Like, that's as close as we ever got, I guess.
Also, the devs confirmed that the Vermintide is disabled right now. It's not active.
So you could have just, like, not told us that, and we could have just been like, ooh, I wonder what it's gonna be. I wonder what it's gonna be. But no. Here comes Delrith with the 411. Don't even worry, guys. Nothing's happening.
You know, I kind of wish like their in-game crisis would react based on what's happening in the world. You know, like like chaos would happen depending on if like the Warriors of Chaos are doing really well, or if they could federate a certain amount of people. Then it's like, oh shit, you get the chaos in game thing. Or if the Skaven do a certain building chains throughout the world, you know. Then you get Skaven. Same thing with like the rest of these guys too. Like depending on the WoW, it depends on how well the orcs are doing, shit like that. All right, why isn't that working?
I'm debating on building the Blessed Trebuchet. So chat, we need to start like building walls, I think. Oh man, we're not going to be able to have walls on this one. Yeah, so I'm thinking that we actually do really need to start fortifying these locations, because it's only going to be a matter of time before they're here. Now, I don't know if Castle Carcassonne is entirely worth it though at this point. Tower of the Enchantress. Guess we may as well start getting walls built though, huh? This is going to be a problem though.
Oh boy.
Brion really needs... The question is, would it be more worthwhile to get rid of the farm or the water wheel for walls? Get rid of the water wheel? I'm kind of thinking that too. Math time? Yes, I don't know the numbers. I don't really feel like crunching them either. This will also refund stuff for us. Oh, water... sorry, it's windmill, not water wheel. I don't know why I said water wheel. My bad. Actually, I guess it is tier 3, so it does have walls. I wonder if it's... Doesn't even seem to actually make their projectiles better. We are in the process of fortifying Bretonnia.
Tangent, sir.
Yes.
I see you've landed on Albion.
I did.
Excellent. I keep meaning to go over there and kill him, but I keep getting distracted, so you might as well, you know, murder the guy.
Well,
I thought you should...
The flanks are secured from the Northmen for a little bit. So I'm taking this as an opportunity to try and hit him.
Yeah, they have their hands full. Everywhere they go, 1,000 arrows come out of the bushes. And there's not even any bushes in Norska, so it doesn't even make any sense. But yeah, he does have a, he's got a big Dark Fortress thing over here. Figured you should probably know. I just started a war with Bellicor because one of his armies got annoyingly close to me, so we murdered it, and we're at war now.
So the, can I close his portal?
I have no idea, but like he only has 2 cities left, so you could just exterminate him instead.
I don't want to waste time like walking over to it and just taking attrition. It's not going to do anything, but I'm not sure if I've got any choice
Over to
really.
what, the portal?
Yeah. This island sucks to walk around on.
Yeah, it does. This whole area kind of sucks, but luckily the kind of weird underway stance that my faction gets is immune to attrition, so it makes my life a lot easier.
Are the vows up to date before the big battle? It's a good question, and the answer to that is probably no. Doing a better job of this than I thought. Okay, here we go.
They're not even a threat, they're just annoying. They're just running away, attacking a city, running away, and I can't catch them, and it's just, oh, around we go, around we go.
I feel that so hard, except it's happening to me up north, where like I'm at war with like some random Khorne faction, Malus, Darkblade, like 3 different Norskins, Valkia, Malekith. They all like any settlement that I don't have an army in, they rush towards it, and I have to scramble to get to the city. And then as soon as I get there, they turn and run the other way.
Oh, can we actually
smite them?
Seize them right there? Man, I can't. I have to take that payday. I gotta think of all the stuff that we're building and the armies that we're gonna have to hold. Unchivalrous as it may be. Oh, yo, this lord's actually survived long enough to get a hippogriff of his own. Melvin the Savior. He's actually got his Knight's Vow. We gotta get him over to get some actual, like, real assistance here. Could it be all the land you own? Is it just shackling you with all of the burdens of shore leave and none of the mysteries and wonderment of the ocean?
No, I just think the elves are just greedy. Like they're like, we have our little donut island, so now we want this place over here.
Oh.
They want their cake and they want to eat it too. You know,
they're being jealous.
All right, it's been a while since we fought one out manually. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Sure.
Gosh, this is...
Malus Darkblade. This could be interesting.
Yeah, the game says I lose.
It's a lot of Sea Guard though, and
we've got the range advantage. They've got the damage advantage. Yes, I'm well aware.
and it looks like they will get in range because this army is just going to slug it out. It's both entirely ranged, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they've got they got siege as well.
I don't even know what his Oh, you mean like murderous prowess?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't think that'll make much of a difference here because this whole army's ranged.
Doesn't impact ranged damage?
I don't think so. I'm trying to remember.
He's got one melee unit. No,
yeah, I also have one melee unit.
You cut out in the middle.
I guess that's water, isn't it? Can you cross that water?
Yo, yes, you can. There's a penalty for crossing it, though. You got bogged down. The aquatic trait would be good there.
Heller, hear me out. Hear me out. So you know.
I love those ethereal bows. All right, chat.
That bird gets in within range.
Here we go.
Yeah.
High elves taking cover in the
Let it
woods.
just come on.
Nah, never mind. Don't. It's baiting. It's baiting.
Too late. It's too late. No, he saw them anyway. He saw them anyway.
Treachery in the woods.
Stealth shards were the stealth shades or whatever.
As soon as he flew over, he saw them.
Such treachery in those woods.
Now, well, shit. There's no point in hiding now. Here we are. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Keep looking behind you for cavalry, just in case. Just in case.
I don't think your army had any cavalry.
No, I mean you. I'm worried about you and your back stabbery horse nonsense.
You're a butthole assassin.
Yeah, I don't even care that I didn't even see any cav in your army makeup. I'm still looking behind. He's gonna hide in the trees.
I'm trying not to. I want to commentate and speak out in their channel, but I don't want to give away tactics.
And I won the match.
But like that's already so far been a good amount of ammunition wasted.
Laughing about that.
And not much damage dealt.
I wouldn't go in.
This is war.
This is range war.
I can still see you, by the way.
I can still see you.
We're on the same team, Burke. Of course you
Oh,
can.
that's right.
Ah, yes, we are. Ooh.
My God.
All of the sparkly arrows just look so dangerous.
Ow!
Wow.
What the shit, man?
Whoa.
You merely adopted the spam. I was born in it. Molded by it.
Frick, man, was that shit? Oh no!
Some dark elves would pay good money for that, Burke.
Probably. They're out in the open. Quick, shoot them.
Well, and there's the transformation. That transform mechanic is so cool, though.
For what?
For Malus Darkblade.
What transform?
He basically Super Saiyans into a Slanesh demon. If you look at him right now, he looks totally different. I wish I liked playing Dark Elves more because Malus is such a cool character. Yeah, you're not gonna win that fight in melee against Malus. And tremendous casualties on all sides.
Yeah, this was quite the bloodbath.
Does he say?
I don't know if Fairlight can win this one, though.
Like a buff.
We got a lot of... Yeah.
There goes
Damn.
the army losses. Honestly, I thought it looked like it was down to the wire, so I'm not sure why it has the balance of power shifted so heavily in your favor.
Because I still
Because
have
I
a full
transform.
on.
Because it's because
The artillery crew that doesn't have any stats.
It still counts as an unhurt
Once-
unit.
In a few more years, you'll be 50. Couple more years, I'll be 40. P Dragon, any suggestions, bud?
They did
Yeah, I was
21,000 damage.
I was surprised how kind of ineffective the Reapers were. Like, I was watching the bolts like directly hit into a clump of archers and no one died.
Oh, yeah?
Nah, so, Industry's minus 100% with the water
not
wheels.
Exactly a critical city. So winning or losing the fight isn't important, but I need to obliterate most of Marathi's army. Because she'll continue to be a thorn in my side otherwise.
Just love the disgustingly long bridge that goes to this random tower at the back.
There's important stuff that goes on in that tower.
Yeah, need to have that.
I just love like looking down and seeing how treacherously huge the map is, though, from
God.
there.
Look.
What was it, Balin Greyjoy in Game of Thrones, who would go out on a rickety rope bridge between things like those? It eventually died. Oh man, attacking from this side now.
I feel like they don't like your cavalry.
No, I absolutely going to. It's just that you're going to be closer to this reinforcement thing, and they have what is that?
Lions.
That's the Lions. Yeah, they didn't
Wait,
attack you last time.
wait, there's new units in the army?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize this. I thought that Scourge Runner chariots were anti-large and melee as well. I didn't realize
Yeah,
that they
he
don't
has-
do any
he's
melee
got-
anti-large.
Lions. What is the other thing?
Oh, I added an extra unit of archers to it this time to see if I can tip the scales, especially now that you
Okay.
cheaters. Now that you cheaters
Okay,
know my
cheater.
cavalry. Now that you cheaters know my cavalry is gonna get your artillery. I gotta change it up. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that though. I wiped like 90% of your army last time, so I'm gonna try and do it again.
Well,
Yeah.
now they know.
Yeah,
Oh.
tangent. It's on the wrong side.
I think they already
Tangent.
knew, given that they've got all those units posted up over there.
Yeah, but
All right, never
but
mind. Never mind. If it's intentional, go for it.
Do you want me to have them be inside the city
I want
instead?
you to use your best judgment as the player of a heavy cavalry-based faction.
All right. Who's facing an entire front line of spears? Yeah.
Hey, all I want to know, tangent, is one thing.
What?
What you gonna do, brother?
What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do? When Burke Black gets his dread fleet and those 14-inch undead pythons all over you, brother. Just gonna scoot through the woods over here now.
Oh,
I think the
yeah.
artillery are
Scoot, scoot, scooting. I think I'll assist and have them fight inside. They got that pretty well covered right now at that chat, huh? They're dedicating literally the Scourge Runner chariots and the Dark Riders to not attacking the walls or anything.
Where's the cap going?
Keeping Marathi away from everyone else. This is a lot of tunnel vision. And a lot of units dedicated to keeping this one away. I would much rather you chase after me, trying to kill cavalry, than helping the main army. Wait, where are you going? What's the matter? Did I have a good point?
No, I'm going for the cap. I just realized I had this land on the cap.
No, you can't. You can't capture with a flying mount.
No, don't tell him that. Let him waste his time.
Fine, you guys are losing.
Actually, I wonder if you do the landing option if you can.
I don't think you can.
Land.
cannot.
You can land now,
You can't capture with a flying unit of any kind.
even with the landing ability.
Correct.
Good to know. Yeah, they had it covered pretty good.
You're like,
the
I'm
two
you from
chariots plus
future.
the Dark Riders.
There's cavalry coming from the woods.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth. You got 900 more supplies, Fairlight.
Well, well, well. Look what we've got here.
I put up a tower, but it's like glitched inside of like another building and not doing anything. I wonder if it's
Get
just
those
broken.
archers, Burke.
What?
Kill those archers.
Oh, I am.
Why are my archers climbing the ladder instead of going through their own gate?
That was the spellcaster.
They're so stupid.
That does
Spellcaster climbed
happen
the
sometimes,
spears.
unfortunately.
I feel like there's still a ton of pathing issues on these city battles.
Nah, they're so
Yeah,
bad.
there is.
Like telling my guys to go through a gate that I own, and instead of going through it, they walk up to the wall and dock ladders
You've got
instead. It's like,
archers that have rallied Fairlight.
I'm doing this.
Yeah.
you got a what now?
You've got archers that have rallied, that are facing the wrong
That's
way.
nice of them. That's nice of them. There we go.
Good try.
Yeah, not as good as last time because this time they kind of knew what we were gonna do.
Yeah.
But Still much better than taking the auto resolve, I think.
Certainly.
Managed to completely wipe like 6 or 7 units out there is really nice.
You know how easy you could actually farm it. I wonder though, so when it comes to Helmengorst, here's a question. Fighting AI, that's one thing. But, and I've seen that the zombie doom stack kills anything. But I've also never seen AI target Gorst. So what happens if like a leveled Scarbrand, or King Louen, or Tyrion, or XYZ melee lord tries to hunt him down on his corpse cart, which is very slow moving and considered a large target. Like how does he survive actual just like immediate hate and dunking from another lord? That's the whole thing. It's like Gorst sounds like really fun and all, but I think he's like literally just a gimmick until a player takes control of something to do a actual targeted attack. Okay, again, the Fey Enchantress heads out to attempt to recruit what will be her main army. You know what I should do? I should meet up with this other knight. I should give him the leveled Knights of the Realm. Man, we actually could get paladins to almost like rank 10 immediately for that ward save seems super nice too.
What?
Yep. That's what we're on our way to. Wonder how many turns these ones will take. Maybe they'll cost money and be relatively low turns. I'm debating between giving her a unit of Hippogriff.
I'm thinking the game just absolutely
Knights
hates
as well.
anything with my vampire mobs at all. Even if they're like crazy high level and they would absolutely destroy. The game's like, no, they suck.
Yeah, so
fair,
basically the Death Laser thing, chat, is my faction was made when Total War Warhammer 2 came out. Our special ability is good cavalry. Chaos has, like, lots of toys to sell their faction. Oh, see our upkeep? So after the Fey Enchantress gets her army, it's going to be about 1,500 gold to spare, chat, to keep amongst our other armies. So we got to either make this money last, or find other sexy means. We should have canceled the main building construction, right? I honestly feel like just the peasant mob. Does the Fae have her vows complete? She's got the Grail vow. Her army just costs like 4,000 plus upkeep. Yeah, she's got the Troth of Virtue. And it's gonna get lowered by about another 1,000 respectively, too, as we said in the turn here. Chat, it's gonna be time for us to start building armories on everyone. I wonder if it's gonna really matter, though.
Your emperorship? Hello?
There are two kings here.
We're talking to the emperor, you know, someone who's...
Oh, very well. Yes, very different looking hats.
They don't kill their, diplomats.
No, they do not.
Hello there, emperor, from the Vampire Coast here.
And there's no real easy way for me to get to him.
Appreciate it if that in the future, when you said, like, undead, you know, maybe you could, like, call out their specific faction, because there's a lot of undead, you know, not all of us.
This those filthy Van Carsteins.
Carsteins, yes.
Okay, we just want to make sure the stipulation is clear, you know, because
my apologies.
Yeah. Thank you. It's not like we're going to be like those humans over there. We didn't kill them all, you know?
So, no, absolutely.
Fair point, fair point.
I don't know.
Burke, the only world that exists where pirates do too is with the Order. Haven't you seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
That's not true.
Haven't you ever heard of a poet named Will Turner who united the undead for humanity? Indeed, the two famous poets. I believe it was his haiku all about family that inspired a generation.
Wouldn't it be awesome if, like, 100 years from now, like, Vin Diesel's being quoted as some poet because people started as a meme and then it becomes like a real thing, you know?
Oh, sure, we're already on our way to that.
Taco Bell. Like the Taco Bell thing, you know?
Like wait, wins the Demolition Man wars?
Yeah. No, like in Demolition Man. Remember, like, Taco Bell became like the...
No, of course I do. I was just like...
remembered.
I just, for whenever you just said, because like Taco Bell, and I'm like, I bet he's talking about Demolition Man somehow. Off of the top, just saying Taco Bell.
I love that. Like, you know, the Taco Bell became popular because that's all they remember from the past of the records is how great Taco Bell was, and become like this fancy restaurant. Like,
Fairlight, do not forget your turrets.
No, I remember this time. I am not
100 years
forgetting.
from now, people are quoting Vin Diesel as a poet.
Okay.
It'd be awesome.
Out of you two, pick what you want. We got this. We got this, or we got this. Which one won?
Yo, this giant's actually covered in feces, I think.
Are you looking at what I'm pointing at here, Heller? I feel
Yeah, well,
over.
Ugh.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I know, I see it. But which army do you want?
Just give me cool.
Just
Wait,
give me
this
cool
is the
shit.
This is the first I'm hearing this. Chat's telling me that in certain versions of
Give me
Demolition
cavalry.
Man,
Give me all the cavalry.
Okay.
in certain versions of Demolition Man, and it was Pizza Hut instead of Taco Bell.
Yes, they had several different. I don't know if it was regions when they did it, or if it was scrapped. But like, it may have been in releases in other countries. But I had heard something about this as well. I built my PC literally for this game. Bretonnia is at risk though for getting no updates though because they were a free DLC. And so there's literally no profit to be made from them unless they made a paid Bretonian DLC. Models are so clean here. I actually need a nicer monitor. What you guys are seeing on stream is probably nicer than what I'm seeing
Fairlight can't
too.
see our deployment, right?
There's something you have your heart set on. And you
Brett
really
played
want
paid
to
DLC
have
with
it.
new legendary
For the
Lord
most
Tangent.
part,
After
his
reaching
army is
level
such
10, he
like a
dies and
brain
gets
dead.
resurrected as a
You put
Tomb
them in
King's
small
Lord and
things
enters the
that
faction and
you
becomes
That's what I'm
undead.
seeing.
Chris, like, I know that
I've started including,
Silostra
like,
gets
extra
it, but
cavalry
having
just to
like
hand to people so they have something
having like
to
Ghost
do.
Cavalry or something like that would be really cool, or like
right.
Ghost Crusaders. A terrible battle is about to unfold before our very eyes. As chaos and the slavering hordes make their way to the Lothern Sea God.
Who does really?
Sigvald is an interesting character because he really.
Why doesn't he have any chaos corruption?
What's the way to word this? He is a character that fans of Warhammer have a hard time coping with existing. Because in the world of Warhammer, all of the decapitations and all of the blood and torture and enslaving and everything that happens is totally kosher. But Sigvald did some pretty not nice things of the Slaaneshi nature. Basically, he didn't take no for an answer. And so everyone's like, that ain't cool, Sigvald. I don't like you because of that. And he ain't good. He's not a nice guy. But I always thought it was interesting.
I'd say just keep doing that with the fireball thing. That's pretty good.
Yeah, my monsters are gonna get absolutely obliterated if they go in that way. Why doesn't Sigvald have any chaos corruption? He doesn't have any, like everybody else does, but him. Why is that?
It's because he's uncorrupted, basically.
Yeah, get in there, Burke. Get in there.
What do you mean he's uncorrupted?
He's perfect. Corruption doesn't affect him.
In the sense that he's perfectly attuned to chaos?
I don't want to quite say that, because that could be somewhat wrong, but he is like a very, very favorite of Slaanesh. And whether through force of will or through parts of his gifts, he's unaffected.
Curse your crisscrossing.
Oh
Annoying
no! Plague giants! Well, don't forget your towers.
Oh no, they had skirmish mode enabled? No!
Oh no! Oh, big fart. Big fart by the giant. Oh.
Look, I really appreciate just right here. This is really nice, actually.
Many monsters died to make that hole, by the way.
That's good.
That is so stupid that the archers they defaulted to skirmish backwards, so they all started collapsing as soon as you got near. I honestly don't think I was going to lose this otherwise.
It's not over yet.
Default mode can be changed in settings. Oh, we should do that then.
It is changed in my settings, but like sometimes if you take over an army that like was a garrison or belonged to the AI, it doesn't always cooperate. Because all of my own armies don't do that.
Chaos Trolls! Oh. This guy right here is a badass. Yeah, got like 4. Wow! Oh my god, this archer! I can't believe it! Oh, okay, well, now he's gone. Chat, I thought Fairlight had this too. I really did. I think that skirmish mode just actually messed up this fight, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, fun.
That skirmish mode, I think, really caused the difference. Yep, and you had your trump card basically with your anti-large for all of that. Not getting to Stick to it. Well, I mean, I'm just trying to give like an explanation as to why they might represent it that way. No, it was like that we were talking about that, but the question is despite him being perfect, does he exude chaos corruption? That's kind of what we're saying here. So I think the answer to that actually is yes in the books, but from a gameplay perspective, not with the intensity that they try and make the featured characters have that. I think it's also because Slaanesh corruption typically is supposed to be more subtle. It's like Gene Stealer cults. I mean, this is just high-level marauders, though.
Fascinating. And you said that Warhammer community doesn't like him?
I mean, without skirting around the details, in one of his books, he basically sexually assaults him. And so the Warhammer community is like, that's not okay. They don't like Sigvald because he did that in the book. I haven't read that book though, so I'm not. For all it may have been, he just may have been like 6 no's and a yes, that sort of thing, which is not good either. But it's like, yeah, for all the atrocities that Chaos and Sigvald has done, being pushy with a maiden was the thing that makes it so that the Warhammer community does not like Sigvald. Not only Khorne does too. So does Nurgle. So does Beastmen. How do you think Beastmen are made half the time?
The Beastmen shit is way worse. Literally, they turn people into baby factories.
I mean, Skaven do as well.
Yeah.
Brood slaves. Breeding chambers. So the Warhammer community likes to basically pretend that side of the game doesn't, or the lore doesn't exist, but it's easily just as bad, if not worse, than, you know, fate's worse than death. Hypocrisy and morale, police and fiction. Oh, no one's policing anything. I'm just simply saying, like, it's just one of those disconnects. Let's see. Hey, Ice Melon. No, we were just talking about the many aspects of violence in Warhammer and its depictions.
Not the bird.
That's all.
The bird did nothing wrong.
Yeah, we're getting to the point, chat, where we're gonna start just, like, moving our excess lords into all of the cities, so that we actually have a military presence everywhere.
Not a lot of mortar buffs. Apparently,
Why is there a full stack of Skaven approaching? Ulthuan, get out of here. Stupid rats.
Yeah, that's probably my fault.
Oh, is that sloppy Crookshank?
No, there's actual. That guy that you're still looking at is just a pirate group, basically, or a renegade group of just people. When they have that logo, you see that banner with the blue line through it?
Yeah.
On sloppy. Any banner that you see has that. That means they're just a rogue army.
No, I know that. I just didn't know if they were at war with Fairlight as well, and that if they were a threat. Because sometimes they do go ashore. Not frequently, but if you ignore them in your harbor, it can be a bad time. I do not see what's there.
What's wrong with that?
You'll probably find out.
Oh, okay, I see. So Khorne's there. I see now.
Yeah.
What's the problem with that? He's just visiting.
I mean, the last time he had a diplomatic discussion with someone, it was a little not good.
This is, I just feel like you're being a little judgmental, that's all.
Just a little concerned about, the borders here, and he was all the way down south, and now he's right here. This is a long way to walk.
We're reacting.
He runs. He's just power walking.
He never walks.
Is that actually Scarbrand there?
I can't confirm if it is or not, but
that's definitely Scarbrand over there by Ungrim.
He owns it now.
Look, these dwarves, you have to understand, they said some things that were not savory.
Well, they're not my allies, so that's on them.
They declared war on me.
Oh, that sounds like a them problem then.
That's definitely a them problem.
Yeah, we swore off allying with dwarves after Toast was gone. Just wouldn't be the same.
Look.
Basically, chat, we're trying to figure out what we should do about, the obvious fighting against the evils of this world. I'm debating between, I don't know, helping liberate with the vampire count still over here, or it's gonna take a couple of turns because I got pretty hurt taking it.
Okay.
And the reason why I went around is because I didn't want to go through all the corruption to get to these outerlying vampire counts places. Hubas Vorgus.
I don't like Hubas. That's a dumb name. Burke's taking a dump.
Sorry about that. Just had to pee. You know how it is when you drink a lot of liquids?
Oh, it was a pee explosion, not a poo explosion, as Delrith.
Yeah, we thought it was I thought it was the other. Charge, just rush everything.
This deployment's bullshit.
Everybody go.
Go. Yep, do it.
Kill the dogs. Kill the dogs. They're gonna kill you.
My chat is pretty convinced that Malus alone, if the reinforcements make it in, would kill the entire army. Is he really that strong? I've never used him.
He's very strong.
I don't think these guys can last a minute like this.
Rush him down.
Ah.
I respect it, but I knew that was coming, and I already dodged.
Yep.
Question is, can that mob kill off 3 lords or leaders before Malus walks in the next 20 seconds and just starts clapping cheeks?
The hero of the ages arrives. Malus.
Pull off.
Malus. 3, 2, 1.
Here he comes! Daddy's here! Chaos using range against Dark Elves? That's cute.
I mean,
I guess
Zine
if
just
the
got
one
stuff.
wizard stands there dying, maybe it'll work. Attention, your wizard is chasing and dying.
My wizard is?
Your wizard here is suiciding.
I don't even see him on my map. Oh, there they are. Yeah, that was really bad of her. Me.
I don't think he's gonna do anything. Malus is just gonna stand there and look cute.
Oh, is this? Oh, you don't get to control these?
No, Malus is controlled by Tangent.
That's what I'm saying. Tangent has control of this reinforcing army, right?
I do.
Start handing out units, bud.
Although, I don't see Malus on my options here to control him.
He's right here. You see me right
Oh,
here?
I see him there. Never mind. I didn't see his icon.
Oh my gosh, your artillery is literally just walking into their lines. Yeah, they're
Why?
good. Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. They just kept walking forward from the deployment zone.
I guess so.
You also got a Manticore on the left inactive. If you want to hand some of these units,
Yeah, I think I want to. I'm gonna give you the Manicore. I'm gonna give Burke the Hydra.
But we can try to bring it back.
Malus is hanging in there.
I'm just gonna throw.
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't have that many valid targets to pick from. Oh wait, the Manticore can trigger a rampage when it's airborne. That's something.
Fly Hydra.
Dude, freaking Zinch Marauder Horsemen kind of fucking melee. Holy crap.
Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah,
good.
they're so good. That's why I got them. They're just ridiculous.
Can Malus still transform, or is it too late in the fight for that?
No, he can transform whatever he wants. The only thing is whether or not he breaks before doing that.
I feel like you may need to.
Well, if it operates the same way it is before, it's basically a full heal. So you don't want to do it right off the bat. But yes, it is getting to that point.
Yeah, I'm more so worried about the morale and army losses than anything else.
Just stack everything, because the more we have in one place, the less the morale.
Yep.
Just transforming.
He's on a mount, probably.
He's on a mount, so yeah. Your Hydra's recovered and is standing
Yeah, I know.
out
Yeah, I'm bringing it in. Also, there's some shades out there too.
By the way, you've killed like 3 aspiring champions.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Stab this son of a bitch with wings. Give him the pokey sticks.
He's really cool. But his campaign was awful in the last game. I hear they made it better.
What you gonna do, brother?
What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do?
I'm coming to be with you, Papa. I'm here, Papa.
You've always were a good son.
I'll be back, Papa. I need to breathe in, Papa. I'm gonna go sleep off map, Papa. Goodbye.
And all this.
My Malgus campaign might be fun. Might be fun to play. So.
Certainly, especially if they fixed his mechanics, he'll be pretty fun. No, I mean he's at regen cap right now.
Yeah, but Look at everything around him just dying and breaking. If he gets any of those cooldowns back up, I think he wins it. Like, because they'll all
Got 30 seconds for both of them
or
to
if he
come
lands
up.
like one more swing on that enemy lord. Oh, it's coming right down to the wire.
Man. Yep. Zarkon's not going to be able to get here. 2, 1.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Fight! Fight for our right to live! No!
The Chaos Spawn were unbreakable. They wouldn't run at the end. Everything else ran away.
Yep, so Malus's weakness, reaching his healing cap. He had over 400 kills by the time we got there. Yeah, our artillery suiciding at the beginning was not good either. Oh well.
And both of the heroes. That didn't help. Watching Malus go to town at the end though was pretty fun.
Oh, it's awesome. I actually prefer when he's not on his mount. He's got even better attack animations. He goes like Super Saiyan, and his basic attacks have like blade waves and energy shots that come off of them.
I think there's a lot of lords, to be honest, that are better on foot than are on their mounts. The problem is the movement speed. Like, if you're against the AI, they can be better on foot, but when you're against a player, you have to have movement speed or they'll just run away from your lord.
Man, apparently the rats are like, hey, you see that guy way up north we'll never get to? Yeah? Let's kill him.
Let's kill him. It's like throw it all sorts of insults from a safe distance.
You're right. Oh, man.
I didn't even notice until you spoke up that you were getting pulled into this.
Under 100 factions now.
Oh, wait.
Oh, did you just give yourself the unreliable thing?
Oh man. Being unreliable means that your allies will begin to lose, well, not just your allies, everybody will start losing faction with you, including ones
It
that...
just means everyone hates you as well.
Yeah.
Because you're a backstabber, and so... I'm debating whether or not we send aid to the elves as well. I don't want to, like, take over their territory. Because I know Fairlight's gonna want it.
For a moment there, thinking this was like a major settlement with walls. I wouldn't have fought this if I realized it was a small one. Oh well, just do it quickly.
You're gonna do as much damage as you can.
I have like a huge stack, like one turn away. She's dead. That's literally all these fights. It's like, yeah, I'm losing a small settlement, and then the next turn, the person that took it immediately dies, and I take the city back.
Yep.
I'm spread so far at this point that I can't keep up with all of these guys. Make Oath One great again. Wait, that's not what they said.
I remember when I first got into Warhammer, and I saw the Dark Elves, and I was like, every version of fiction that I saw depicted Dark Elves as having like indigo skin, like in EverQuest, in games like Lineage and stuff like that. And so I was like, I don't know. It still doesn't sit right with me for some reason. I know it's never been that, but I think if I ever owned a Dark Elf army, I'd have to do like the indigo skin and white hair color scheme for them.
Indigo skin. Like purple?
Yeah.
That lucky bounce. I dodged it.
No, it's going back again. Oh!
I dodged it too. That's the worst.
I always like the drow look.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I mean.
The white skin?
No, like the grape flesh colored skin, kind of like deep dark purple, almost almost black,
purple, yeah.
With the white hair, like Drizzt from D&D.
Drow have charcoal skin. I'm starting to think like there's a very opinionated what drow actually are. I've seen drow as pure white, and I've seen him as with purple. I've never seen charcoal done.
It's like watching professional pool over here.
I think you singed a guy or two.
But dark elves are not drow though.
They are.
No, they're not.
Well, I mean, in this world, drow doesn't exist. What I'm saying is that in most depictions of drow or dark elves, they usually wind up looking like drow. So when I saw goofy-looking spiky hat guys called dark elves, it made me do a double take when I was younger.
I always thought drow were like underground evil elves, and then there was dark elves as well, who were just like evil high elves. I don't know.
Yeah, I think if dark elves were actually drow, I'd like them a heck of a lot more. Yep, it does actually. Fairlight, you get $1,800
Here?
I mean, you could they'll hit far into there.
We can just go ahead and speed this one up. I'm not too worried about the outcome of it.
Oh, it's coming back! Damn. Just long enough cast time on that.
Is it just me, or is the pathing in cities like completely broken?
It's trying its best.
They just turn and go completely the wrong way. They don't shoot even when they have clear line of sight.
They'll get snagged going around a corner and cause like a massive traffic jam, even though they could just space out and go walk around. That's the beauty of tabletop. You can just paint stuff however you want. It's true. I have to get an actual mod for. I'm surprised there's not a drow mod in Total War. I'm sure there is. Land battles are still where it's at. I actually even like the sieges from Total War Warhammer 2. I liked it just being like a one-way in, one-way out sort of thing.
Really?
Like who even are the Blue Vipers? Are they like greenskins or something? I noticed that you've fought them
Savage Orcs
485 times.
Just being fungus, sprouting out of the ground.
Annoying. Yeah, they're not really a big threat.
But like, as the player though, you dumpster on anything anyways. Is level 50 the highest, or is it 60?
50's highest.
50's the highest.
That will eat. If a battle happened right now, it would be a problem. Because I got a sensitive thing. So when we just come back tomorrow, we're just all ready up, and then we all just do our turn. Sound good to everybody?
Sounds good.
Wait, what's going? Why are we stopping a half hour early? Why are we stopping a half hour early? What's going on?
Half hour early. It's about to be 4 here in just like 5 minutes.
Oh, I thought we'd go till 4:30.
Oh no, I can't today.
Oh, all right.
But tomorrow.
But yeah, tomorrow I got nothing. If you guys want to keep going, I'm fine with whatever.
I just have like a massive battle about to happen up north, and I'm not sure if the AI is going to attack me this turn or next turn. I have a large.
Yeah, MDC. I would say Stellaris is definitely harder than Warhammer to learn. All right. Well, I thought we had another half hour to go, but it looks like it's ending up here a little bit early, so we're gonna head out a little bit early. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you to my awesome mod team. Moo, you've been here all night. You're a legend. Thank you very much. You're incredible. And get some rest, guys. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here at twitch.tv/tangent. Have a good one, everybody. Stay safe, and we will see you all next time.